So we had a lot of people logged on yesterday. Look at that, no?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to Whispering Hope Weather Update. I'm here to bring us our weather update this afternoon. Is meteorologist Mr. Lenard Josiah. Not many persons have questions asked him all day today, but I'm sure he's going to be able to answer them just by indicating that the information has been out there. So, Mr. Josiah,
Hi, good
welcome
afternoon, my
again to
brother. How are
Whispering
you
Hope.
doing? How are you doing, my brother?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not in a better place than you are because I heard, persons inquiring minds want to know today how they
Yeah,
didn't know about this information all along. So I'm
yeah.
sure you're gonna bring us up to speed this afternoon.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Well, we continue to look at the atmosphere in its totality, and then we just want to look at the broader picture first. And let's look at tropical storm Eta, or the tropical storm Theta. Those are two tropical storms that are not necessarily going to be affecting us. However, we're looking at tropical storm Eta that's just about to move on to the Florida Panhandle in the next couple of hours. It's moving rather towards the north, and it's likely to bring some showers and gusty winds over that particular area. If I may, let me just go straight on to it so we can see exactly. So an Air Force reconnaissance aircraft indicate that Eta has weakened back to a tropical storm, and during the course of the day, it made hurricane strength. Now it's about 70 miles per hour, and it's moving towards the north. Those of you who are rather interested to know exactly where it's likely to go, Eta is forecast to move across the Florida Panhandle as a tropical storm out to sea, and it should die a natural death as a tropical depression. But for us here in Antigua and Barbuda, we continue to look at the wider Atlantic, and you'll notice that the main development area from the Caribbean right out to Africa, we hardly have anything. Tropical storm Eta, she's moving out to sea and more so towards Scotland, those areas up there. But we continue to look at this area of disturbed weather. This area of disturbed weather continues to have a large expanse of clouds. The moisture plume associated with this particular feature continues to extend across to the eastern Caribbean, and hence the reason why we're still seeing most of the cloudiness and showers that we have been having, albeit that the showers had not been so much as the last 2 days. Why? Because the low-level atmosphere is beginning to get a little bit drier, but yet still the mid-levels continues to be rather moist, and with the moisture we are seeing what we call mid-level clouds and lighter rain. This particular area is now a tropical wave over the eastern Caribbean seas, producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. The wave is expected to move slowly westwards into a more conducive environment, and the conditions over the next several days supports the formation of a tropical depression. There is now an 80% chance that we will see another tropical depression over the western Caribbean Sea as it moves further towards the west. And let's take a look to see exactly where it is expected to go. The formation is someplace in this hatched area. So where tropical storm Eta was last week in Honduras and Nicaragua, they are going to be looking at the formation of yet another tropical system in the Central American area. Definitely, some places are having it plenty this year. For us in the Eastern Caribbean, we are thanking God that we did not receive so much in the way of tropical systems. However, we did get some impacts from the flooding, particularly the flooding rains. Those of you who are on the outside right now, let's take a look at what we are seeing in terms of the radar. Antigua and Barbuda, we are located. Antigua is right here. Barbuda is right in this general location. If I may highlight it so that you could see it a little bit more, so that you could follow it. So Antigua, we are located right here. And Barbuda, this is Barbuda right up here. And you could see that you have some showers that are to the east. These showers are remaining significantly off course. So we are having the lighter blues. Those lighter blues mean the lighter rainfall. Over the next 24 hours, there is a suggestion by one of our forecasters that we will begin to see the atmosphere begin to get drier and drier and drier, and gradually improving conditions are expected. By tomorrow afternoon, we should be seeing a little bit more of the sunshine, a break in the cloudiness, and we can have a reprieve, a break, as we call it, from all the rains that we have been having. So let me just take you straight off to what's happening on the outside. And already you can see the cloudiness, the showers, and the thunderstorms popping up their heads all over. However, we are not noticing that for Antigua and Barbuda, that these particular areas are affecting Antigua. Here is Antigua and Barbuda as we speak. And by the way, let me just clear that and just draw it again. Antigua and Barbuda, we are located right in this general location. The wider Leeward Islands spawn this way here. And you could see that the clouds continue to inundate the whole the whole Leeward Islands and British Virgin Islands. The stronger area with respect to the area of disturbed weather is now significantly away from us, south of Puerto Rico. We are now in the shallow layer type clouds. All these clouds that are pushing out this way are what we call medium to high level clouds, but we are not seeing a little more of the low clouds. Those low clouds are now beginning to break. So if the medium level clouds break by the next 24 hours, we should be seeing a little bit more in the cloudiness, or a little bit more of the sunshine. So for right now, we're going to be going into the night with with above normal cloudy conditions, and you'll be having a high chance that you will see spotty light to moderate rain. Sometimes you might get a drenching downpour or two. So those of you who are going to be on the outside, be very mindful if the rain comes a little heavier, given the fact that the earth is moist, that it can exacerbate some flooding areas, even though it's not expected to be in the magnitude that we had in the past 24 hours. Nonetheless, the clouds will remain with us, and those clouds are forecast to gradually dissipate into tomorrow, bringing a little bit more sunshine by tomorrow afternoon, most of a Friday and a Saturday. But here is this. Come Sunday, going on into Monday, there is another area of low pressure that will increase the chance of showers across our island once more. So stay tuned for that. I will be bringing you more about that to come tomorrow. My brother?
Okay, so we should see the rain subsiding as we move into the weekend.
Yes. Well, the showers should be dwindling out a bit as we go into the weekend. But again, come sometime in the region of Sunday or Monday, we are noticing that we should have an increase in instability in the atmosphere one more time, and that is forecast to bring an increase in showers across our Twin Island state. As we stand right now, we are going to be keeping our eyes perched on that, because depending on the nature of the moisture and depending on the nature of the uplift, then some of that rain can be significant. So it's a watch and see, and we definitely will be watching to see exactly how it pans out. I'm loading something here right now, and I just want to see how it pans out for sometime next week before I leave here, my brother. So let me just share my screen so that you could see exactly what I'm talking about right now. Just give me a minute and I'll try to see if I can do that. Okay, what we're looking at right now is what we call the GDI index. I've never introduced this particular chart, so many of you are going to be seeing something rather interesting here. The reds, the graduated color to the reds is what we normally would say that is moist. Okay, so this particular area here is rather moist. Something like this we had over us yesterday. So you can see that is more or less browns, and the grays are what we call very dry here. Okay, so as we go forward in time, with respect to this is Wednesday afternoon right now, and as we go on into tomorrow afternoon, you could see some of this dry air begins to funnel down, but yet still the instability is right over the Windward Islands. As we go into the weekend, you're seeing some drying out taking place, and this drying out by Friday night going on into Saturday, so the drying out will also take place. We should be back to almost normal. But I want us to pay attention to this area that is just to the east of the island chain. this common-like feature here. Take a look at what it's likely to do in the next couple of days. It's forecast to move into the area and bring about some increase in instability one more come Monday night or into Tuesday. So we're looking for an increased chance of showers, and you see the reds begin to pop up here. So another round of instability is likely to be with us sometime early next week, and we are likely to have another round of showers. My brother?
Wow, wow, wow. Well, I'm not going to complain about the rain, even though it has brought some infrastructural damage around the island, because we have been begging for it for a long time, and now that our prayers and our pleading has been ceded to, we can't afford to frown. So we wanted to, thank you for stopping by again virtually this afternoon and presenting our weather update and presenting this nice information, this white chart there that you can follow more clearly. Some science that we don't understand, but we will learn.
Yeah, I'm a brother. Here is another shot. I'm really going into the textbook so that our residents can see. So right here, you can see the browns. Follow it carefully that you're seeing this line of brown right here. South of the brown, Antigua is perched within the browns. The browns mean that we have moist atmospheric conditions over Antigua and Barbuda, and moisture is extremely crucial. But take a look at all these blues up here. You could see Antigua and Barbuda be located in this general location here, and some of these blues are moving towards us, and hence the reason why we do think that as this drier air moves into the area, and pushing that brown further towards the south, we will have some drier air funneling into the region come tomorrow, and hence the reason why we're looking at gradually improving weather conditions. My brother?
Okay, Mr. Josiah, I just want to thank you for coming again and bringing our weather update. We're truly privileged and blessed to have you to deliver this for us every afternoon. Pray that you will have a pleasant evening this evening. God continue to bless you.